So you have a movie for me? Yes, sir, I do. It's about a kid named Ferris Bueller who takes the day off from high school. Continue. Well, he's actually ditched school 9 times, but this movie's about the 10th time. How does he get away with that? He hacks into the school's computer to change it. A teenage hacker, like Matthew Broderick in War Games. Almost identical. Except he's a little bit more goofy. He'll do things like spit into his hands to fake out his parents to make them think he's sick. Who's the heavy? The bad guy from War Games? No, but it's a similar authority figure, the vice principal. Instead of stopping global thermonuclear war, he's just going to try to make sure that Ferris stays in school. Oh, people doing the right thing and then making them look like villains is tight. So the vice principal is going to go to Ferris's house to confirm that he's home and that he's really sick. Can't he just tell the parents that their kid's a faker? He tries to tell them that Ferris has missed school 9 times. But Ferris hacks into the computer at the same time and changes the 9 to a 2, so he doesn't have the computer to back him up. He's off to Ferris's house to catch him red-handed. Couldn't he just check the manual attendance sheets that the teachers make for each class? Well, the teachers don't. Actually, they do. There's one guy where the teacher is taking attendance, and he's like, Bueller, Bueller, Bueller. But I guess the vice principal doesn't think about that. Fair enough. So the vice principal, he goes to Ferris's house. He rings the bell, but Ferris has made a tape that played over the intercom. It says something like, "I can't come down, I'm too sick." I imagine this upsets the vice principal. Oh, it does. He's furious. So he decides to break into the house. Why would he commit a first-degree felony? Well, if he finds Ferris is at home, he can finally prove he wasn't sick. Uh-huh. So now the only way he can get into the house is through the dog door. Does that mean there's a dog? Yeah, that dog mauls him, but the vice principal is still able to get into the house. Oh, I didn't realize it was a comedy till just now. Yeah, I should have made that clear, sorry. Anyway, Ferris's sister comes home and she sees the vice principal in the house, and she kicks him in the face 3 times in a row. Getting kicked in the face is hilarious. So why is she home? Because she wants to catch Ferris red-handed too. She's tired of him getting away with everything. So her parents wouldn't believe her if she just told them? No, they wouldn't. But they would believe her if she ditched school in the middle of the day and then she told them that she saw Ferris at home at that point? Yes, they would. Anyway, she calls the cops when she sees the vice principal in the house, and then she gets arrested for making phony phone calls. Okay, what happens next? So Ferris's mom comes and picks her up at the police station, but Ferris's sister races back home to show her mom that Ferris isn't in the house. Seems like a long day. Wouldn't school be over by now? Maybe. But it would ruin the ending if we consider that, so we just won't. Maybe you should spend some time exploring what Ferris is doing on his day off. I don't know, have him go to a ball game, drive a Ferrari, sing in a parade. Sing in a parade? That's the lamest idea I've ever heard. No one's going to believe that. Well, this drama of proving that Ferris cut school should be the A-plot then. I'm glad you agree. So she gets home the same time Ferris does, and she knows that if her parents see Ferris out of bed, she'll finally be able to prove to them that Ferris wasn't sick. That's what would convince them? If you say so. You're the guy who's in charge of telling me when to suspend disbelief. Oh, it totally would. Not only that, but the vice principal's in the house, and it would prove it to him too. There's no way Ferris is getting out of this one. Actually, it's going to be super easy, barely an inconvenience. She's just going to tell Ferris to go to bed and blackmail the vice principal to leave the house just before her parents walk through the door. Seems like Ferris Bueller can't lose. Huh, maybe that's a better title. You're still here? It's over. Click the like button.